Today, we are going to talk about psychometric tests, what they are, how they are used, and why they play such an important role in career counseling. In a world where career decisions are becoming increasingly complex, psychometric tests provide structure, clarity, and objectivity. They help individuals move away from guesswork and towards informed decision making. This session is brought to you by Career Shodh and Psych Universe, where the focus is not just on choosing a career but on understanding the individual behind the decision. Career decisions today are often made based on marks, trends, or opinions. Many students choose streams or careers simply because they scored well in a subject, because a particular field is popular, or because someone they trusted suggested it. Unfortunately, very little attention is given to self-understanding. Students are rarely encouraged to reflect on how they feel, how they think, what motivates them, and where their natural strengths lie. This gap between external pressure and internal clarity is one of the biggest reasons behind career confusion that exists today. Marks show how well a student performs within a specific academic system. They reflect effort, preparation, and exam taking ability. However, they do not capture creativity, problem solving styles, emotional intelligence, and learning potential in real world environments. Many abilities remain hidden because exam tests only assess a narrow set of skills. Students may struggle in traditional exam but excel in practical, creative, or analytical roles later in life. Opinions, on the other hand, are subjective. Advice from parents, teachers, or peers is usually based on their own experience. These experiences may be outdated or unsuitable for today's rapidly changing job market. Careers are not a one-size-fits-all. What works for someone else may or may not work for you. Each individual has a unique combination of aptitude, interest, personality, and career decisions need to reflect this uniqueness. Now, psychometric tests are scientific assessment tools designed by psychological researchers. They follow standardized methods to ensure reliability, accuracy, meaning that results are consistent and dependable. These tests are not based on opinions or assumptions. Instead, they rely on data to measure psychological attributes that influence learning, performance, and career satisfaction. Psychometric tests are widely used in education, recruitment, career counseling across the world. Their purpose is to bring objectivity into decision making and reduce confusion by offering structured insights. Now, psychometric tests measure multiple dimensions of an individual, not just intelligence or academic ability. They assess aptitude, which refers to an individual's ability to learn and perform certain types of tasks. This includes logical reasoning, numerical ability, verbal skills, spatial thinking, etc. Then they measure interests, which are activities or fields naturally engaged, which are activities or fields that naturally engage and motivate an individual. Interests play a critical role in long-term satisfaction and persistence. In addition, psychometric tests measure personality traits and work performance, which influence how an individual functions in different environmental roles. Together, these dimensions provide a holistic understanding of an individual. Now, aptitude refers to an individual's inborn capacity to understand and develop skills. It indicates how easily someone can learn, adapt, perform in certain career areas. Students with high numerical ability may learn quantitative subjects faster, whereas someone with strong verbal aptitude may excel in communication-based roles. Aptitude is not the same as marks. Marks reflect past performance, while aptitude reflects future potential. Interest represents the activities and fields that naturally attract an individual. When interest aligns with work, motivation becomes intrinsic rather than forced. Strong interest leads to sustained effort, resilience, long-term engagement. Without interest, even capable individuals may feel drained or dissatisfied. Understanding interest helps identify a career a person is more likely to commit to and grow in over time. Personality traits describe consistent patterns in how a person thinks, feels, and behaves. They influence communication style, leadership approach, decision making, and stress handling. Some personalities thrive in structured environment, while others perform better in flexible and creative roles. Work preferences indicate the kind of environment where a person feels comfortable and proactive. This includes preference for teamwork, independent work, role or variety, stability or change. change in the pace of work. A good career fit depends not just on skills but also on personality and environment. Psychometric tests are administered in a structured way. They follow systematic formats and they're usually timed and are designed to ensure fairness and consistency. However, raw scores alone do not provide clarity. That is why interpretation by trained counselor is essential. Counselors understand the psychological patterns behind the result and consider context, background, and goals. Test results are then combined with discussion. Students reflect on what insights align with their experience, and counselors help connect results to realistic career options. Psychometric tests are not used in isolation. Academic history, aspiration, personal circumstances are also taken into account before any decisions are made. Psychometric tests do not dictate your career. They do not prescribe a single path or force a particular choice. The final decision always remains with the individual. They do not predict success. Success depends on effort, environment, opportunity, and continuous learning. Tests only indicate alignment and potential. Psychometric tests do not limit options. In fact, they often expand awareness by revealing possibilities that are previously overlooked. One of the biggest benefits of psychometric testing is objective self-awareness. Individuals gain unbiased insight into their ability, preference, and tendencies. Psychometric testing also reduces confusion by narrowing down overwhelming choices and bringing structure to decision making. Better decisions are made when choices are based on evidence rather than pressure or fear. This leads to greater satisfaction in the long run. Now, confidence increases when individual understands why a particular path suits them. Decision making becomes calmer and more assured. Class 9th and 10th benefit by gaining early awareness of strength and interest, which helps in choosing suitable subjects and stream. Class 11th and 12th students can use psychometric tests to plan college choices, competitive exams, and alternative pathways. College students gain clarity about specialization, internships, or career direction. This reduces anxiety about the future. Working professional can benefit during career transition, role change, or when considering reskilling or growth opportunity. Psychometric testing is relevant at every stage of life. Psychometric tests do not tell you what to do, they help you understand who you are. When combined with proper career counseling, they become powerful tools for clarity, confidence, and informed decision making. Career clarity does not come from guessing or following trends. It comes from understanding yourself. To learn about structured career psychometric assessments and career counseling, visit careershow.com.